All right, welcome back to another portfolio update. The market has closed. It's Friday, the 30th of May, so end of the month, and I'm going to give you guys the total. And you probably saw it already. It's on the thumbnail, but I'll get into the details. All right, so today we had an okay day. It was up and down, as you guys can see the chart. We're down 199 for the day, not bad. For the week, up 592. 1 month, 66.21. 3 months, 69.71. Year to date, we're up 62.45. 1 year, 21,664. And overall, which a lot of people don't show you, you got to see the overall, it's 37,344. So 102%. So we're back up to our highest level right about. So all right, so let's get into the dividend and options income that came in for the month. It wasn't that good. If you guys remember, saw my other video, I had 1,000 shares of MSTY, and I sold a call on it for all the shares, and somebody purchased it. They were assigned at 24 bucks a few weeks ago, right before the last dividend. So they took here it is. So 900, so 9 contracts at 24 bucks. I got $21, 21,000 back. So my dividend for the month was only 237 instead of 2,373 or whatever it's supposed to be. So, like I'm saying, the total dividend income wasn't as high, but I'll tell you guys the plan after I show you guys the money that came in. So, real quick, this is not margin. That's my margin fee. I was checking to see. So, let's get into the options, and then we're going to drop this down to orders. And I'm just going to go real quick so you guys can see. For May, we had down there at the bottom. So 200 bucks SMCI, then 13 from Google. And I'm just going to scroll through so you guys can see what I made. Some of them are big, some of them are small, but it's still positive money. Google there, AMC, Amazon, then AMC again. Amazon made me 62 bucks, not bad. Um, Google made some good money. AMC again, Nvidia, not bad, a few days ago. GameStop, and SMCI. So those are like last ones that I did just today. Those two, the four and the two, those are today. So total for options income for the month, $793. Not bad. Usually I hit about 700 to 800 bucks a month on it. And let's go to dividends. So I'm just going to scroll through. So I'm not going to get into the details of how many shares I have. If you guys have a question of how many shares I'm holding of each one of these, put it in the comments and I'll reply to you and I'll let you know how many I have. I think it makes it quicker. So Verizon, QDT, which is weekly, MSFO. I have a few Yield Max, and then we have YMAG, WiMAX, JEPI paid 85, JEPQ 22. Here's the Misty one, 237 instead of 2,300. YMAG, WiMAX, QDTE, AMZ paid, AGNC, Main Street, Realty Income, Stag, QDT again, YMAG, WiMAX. Those are weekly. That's why you see them so much. Tesla's Yield Max paid 760, which helped a lot. PSEC, SPY, SPHD, YMAX, YMAG. I think I'm going to increase SPY Y slowly. I only have 3 shares, but they're nice. QDTE, QYLD, I've had them forever, 54 bucks. ARR, FEPI, I don't know if I like them, but they paid a lot this month, 92 cents. Again, QDT, YMAG, YMAX. These are pending, but I'm counting them for the month of May. And then this one paid again. So there it is. So the total for the month in dividend income was $1,382.82. So almost 1,400 bucks. So total with the options, the dividends, and we're going to subtract margin because I was using margin. So margin charged me $86.79. And also I pay $5 a month for Robinhood Gold. So that's $5. So the total was $2,084.03. Not bad. We broke 2,000 again. So like I said, the goal hopefully is to get 3,000 consistently every month. So that's where I want to be. But I wanted to show you guys, I have my margin. Margin is down to only 871. So I only owe 871 on margin. There's an options collateral margin there for 16,000, but I'm going to get that back because that expired worthless. So I took the premium and I used margin to do that option trade, and I get the premium, and the margin collateral goes back into the total. So it says I have a total of 67,000, but I'm close to like 80 some thousand in about 83,000 in margin that I can use. So I'm going to do another video. I know I've been saying this. I'm going to do a margin video next. And I'm going to explain what I do with my margin and how I use it, because I've been using it for put options carefully, not too risky, and I'm just taking premium. And the margin that I'm using never gets charged an interest fee because it doesn't exercise. It kind of sits like this one is right there. So I'm going to do a whole separate video. Sorry, I've been saying that I was going to do it, but I haven't. That's going to be the next video. I'm going to do a margin and how I use margin with Robinhood. All right, so luckily we're down to 871, and by having gold with Robinhood, the first 1,000 interest is free. If you guys see that yellow there, so daily interest right now, zero. So I'm not paying any interest up to $1,000 of margin money. But the goal is to kind of wipe it all out eventually. So, all right, guys, so that's that. Oh, yeah, and my next plan, if you guys want to comment below, I think I want to buy my 900 shares back. I did sell them at 24 bucks. So if I buy them back now, that dividend I missed, technically I have it back because we're down over $2 and I lost like 2 grand on that. So should I buy in? Is it going to stay at 21 bucks? We don't know. It did hit almost 20, yeah, 21.09 today. So maybe buy 900 shares. If we buy 900 shares, it's going to be 19,000, but it's all margin money. It's not my money. And then we receive dividend every month. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think. If you guys want to know how many shares of each stock I own, just put it in the comments and I'll let you know. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.